I think what really interests me about your book is this idea of transmitted memory rather than living memory in war films. And I wondered if you could tell us a little bit about some of the ways in which those memories are transmitted through different genres, perhaps.
Well, this is exactly what interested me originally in this research. In this book, I examined specific films from Ireland, Greece, former Yugoslavia, and Spain, and the filmmakers films about civil wars in those countries. And the filmmakers, as you said, the interesting fact was that the filmmakers did not actually live through these civil wars. They didn't have lived experiences, as you said. They actually dealt with these civil wars in their films as transmitted memories from parents, grandparents, maybe books, history books, and so on. The research was based on my PhD. This book was based on my PhD. It was my doctoral research. I only added a chapter on former Yugoslavia in the book. I looked at the notions of allegory, the carnivalesque back then, and then the carnivalesque.
Okay, yeah.
And Brecht, of course, was prominent. Brecht and the distanciation effect was prominent in my analysis. Civil wars are difficult to study and analyze because wherever they have occurred, they have been usually repressed. In a civil war, the enemy is not external. It's not somebody. It's not external. It's usually it can be a friend, a neighbor, family member, and so on. So also research on civil wars has mainly focused on the socioeconomic and political reasons for their occurrence. On the other hand, in terms of cultural memory, because this book examines the cultural memory of these films, in terms of cultural memory studies have been focusing on the Second World War and the Holocaust. So European civil wars have been neglected. In film studies, a similar case, most analyses have been focusing on the American Civil War. So this book brings together all these aspects by looking at European Civil War films, films made about European civil wars in countries in the periphery, looking at the cultural memory they create. Because films, let's face it, they are one of the most influential mediums nowadays.